Hi everyone, this is my recap and reaction to the Welcome to Plathville Big Wedding episode, Season 7, Episode 9. The episode is called The First Kiss. In this episode, Veronica calls people sluts. We hear all about the talk Ethan and Isaac had with Lydia to try to convince her not to marry Zac, and we see Zac and Lydia's first kiss. The episode starts and it's finally Lydia and Zac's wedding day. She's getting ready for the big thing. Not only is Amber the maid of honor, we learn she's also the makeup artist at 15 years old. Amber can do it all. Lydia is in her happy bubble, despite everything, all hell breaking loose around her. Most of her family would rather this wedding not happen, but there's just no stopping Lydia and Zac at this point. Kim is getting ready and recaps how horribly things went at the rehearsal. Ethan is fixing a car while explaining the same type of thing. He says that at the rehearsal, when he left angrily in his car, he just couldn't take it anymore. And in a very bro moment, Isaac brings him bolts or something. Apparently, they did try to talk to Lydia the night before without cameras. She came to the house, but then also brought Barry and Zac with her. Apparently, they told Zac to wait on the porch while they talked to their sister, and they told her all about the red flags they saw. Zac then came in and asked why he can't be a part of the conversation. Apparently, he also said because it's the night before my wedding. And they thought that was like a weird thing. Ethan told him, we need to talk to our sister, get out. And he refused. Lydia says that Ethan reiterated that he couldn't get over the fact that he thinks Zac's gay. Love Ethan, but this whole accusing Zac of being gay thing is just, it's too much. It's just too much. The next day, it's the big day, and Veronica's curling Micah's hair, which I guess is why when I noticed the wedding pictures initially, I asked myself, why is Micah's hair so fluffy? And now I know. Lydia arrives on the property in her dress, and she's ready to go, and Zac and his groomsmen are taking the corniest pictures ever. This was them pretending to tackle Zac, so weird. On the way to the wedding, Veronica tells Micah she really is probably fine with being around Moriah now, but she cannot with Teegan and Ethan because she thinks Teegan's a slut for DMing Ethan, stalking him or whatever, and she keeps using the word slut, and this is not going to go over very well. She's overusing that word. Micah tells Veronica that he feels like there's someone better than Zac for Lydia, and this is gonna hurt to watch for Lydia. None of her brothers like Zac whatsoever, so where do they go from here? Zac says that there was damage done last night to relationships with the whole conversation they had, but they're choosing to enjoy this day and expect an apology down the road. Lydia and Zac have a romantic first look while Veronica arrives and complains about the seating arrangement. She refuses to sit next to Teegan and Ethan, and the way the production juxtaposed the drama with Lydia having the time of her life is kind of genius. Lydia and Zac are praying together while Ethan confronts Veronica in the house about Teegan having an OnlyFans, and they end up swearing at each other. There's doors slamming, and Teegan, by the way, Teegan is wearing a very revealing dress. Why is her dress so low like that? I know that Ethan likes big boobs, but come on. It's kind of crazy. Ethan is in charge of driving Lydia to the ceremony in an old car that he restored, and he's going so fast to the point where Lydia asks him, "Oh, you're taking me for a ride?" And he says, "Yeah, I'm taking you home." But eventually he does park in the right place. Lydia is beautiful, the wedding dress begins, and they break out in song. I've never seen a bride and groom start to sing like that before. People seem to be quietly laughing or just feeling awkward about the singing. By the way, they took out the part in the ceremony where they ask if anyone objects because actually people would have objected. So it was, graciously taken out. They finally kiss and Zac says he didn't really even have time to pucker up and that she was just on his lips. They kiss for literally the remainder of the episode in a somewhat obnoxious but cute way. Now, the family is taking pictures and Isaac's girlfriend actually makes an attempt to go talk to Veronica because, she says nobody should be standing alone like that. But then Veronica retreats to the cows. She says that she trusts the animals more than those women. Honestly, Kaylin seems like a sweetheart. I don't know why she ran away from her. She seems to have no beef with her. I don't know. Moriah makes an attempt to go talk to Veronica as well, and Micah runs to be there, just in case things escalate. Like he's a bouncer. He's the Plath bouncer. He is so worried about Veronica going off. And that is a major red flag. Just the fact that he's so worried about that. I mean, it's the end. It's the end, you can tell. Moriah says sorry and makes a decent apology about disappearing and not being there for Veronica at a certain point. Once Micah realizes that things are going well, then he goes to hang out with Isaac and Kaylin, taking pictures and stuff. And according to Micah, Veronica then called him over and said, "What are you doing over there with that slut?" Like pure jealous possessiveness, in my opinion, going on. Veronica needs to calm down. It's not even, the same person. It's not Teegan. It was Kaylin. So I don't know how Kaylin's also a slut now. And that made Isaac extremely mad. And it sets the stage for the big fight that we know takes place on this night between Micah and Isaac. That being said, kind of surprised at how angry Isaac is getting just in general about Zac and Lydia's wedding, about Veronica. I did not realize that Isaac, got angry like that. I still see him as a little boy. And next week, it's all about the fight, what happened, and they have a sit down with Veronica as a family, and it does not look like it goes well. And if history repeats itself, Micah will probably not defend her whatsoever. So it's basically Veronica being thrown to the wolves, and that's not going to be good. But I still can't wait to watch. Let me know what your thoughts were on the episode. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more Welcome to Plathville stuff. Bye, guys!